Okay, so some questionable clock management by Raheem Morris, and I mean that in the real sense of the word. I paused it here just to set the stage. By questionable, I don't mean wrong. I mean, I think reasonable minds can differ on this clock management situation, but let's talk about what happened. So there was a minute and 3 seconds left. The Atlanta Falcons have 2 timeouts. The Colts have all 3 of their timeouts. Well, Daniel Jones was going to take the snap. He was leading a nice drive up until this point, but that's not good. Sacked right there. So again, I've paused it. 57 seconds are left on the clock. It's about to be a 3rd down and 11. And again, it's the do you take your chances here. The Falcons get the ball to start the second half. They could just kind of let the Colts run out the clock and say, hey, we'll take a 1-point lead going into the half. But of course, a 3rd and 11 upcoming, the odds are the Falcons are getting the ball back, which means you could have, 45 seconds in a timeout to work with. On the next play, though, so the Colts run all the time off. They run 40 seconds off the clock, and then Daniel Jones throws a pick. So Jesse Bates gets the ball right here. They're at the 41. Again, I paused it because there are 8 seconds left. So the Colts decided to run all 40 seconds off the clock, and then Jones throws a pick, and I have to say, Jones probably is more careful with the football if there is an extra 40 seconds on the clock, right? Like at this point, who cares? Just throw one down the field. It didn't work out, whatever. If the time was different, it's a different situation. So I think that's kind of something that the commentators weren't factoring in when they were criticizing Morris for this decision. Ultimately, though, you could say this was, playing not to lose instead of playing to win, so to speak, of, trust your team that you can execute some plays. But again, maybe they just felt like, hey, feels like more things can go wrong with the timeout than things to go right. Either the Colts convert to 3rd and 11 or something else happens offensively. It's also worth mentioning, so even with 8 seconds, with a couple timeouts, you could try something at the 42-yard line. There was a taunting call on Jesse Bates. This is the best we could see. I'll show it a couple times. We only saw this from NFL Network. This was live when they showed this. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we don't have much of anything. They did not show the replay for it. It was, they were showing Daniel Jones' reaction walking off to the sideline live on the play, so we did not see the taunting call. That's obviously a huge call in the game because that didn't give them a chance to try and see if they could at least try a Hail Mary, after trying to gain some yards. So horrible job by NFL Network to not show that penalty. But yeah, obviously the outcome ended up not working out, but I don't know if I'm going to be too critical of the Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris has gotten a lot of criticism, this season for clock management and stuff like this, but I kind of understand where he was coming from, and I think that, had he not, I kind of get it. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.